Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 11 latest defense updates. Number 1, race for AMCA production line. India's ambitious advanced medium combat aircraft, that is AMCA program, a 5th generation stealth fighter jet initiative, has sparked a fierce competition among several states to host its production facility. Bangalore, Nasik, Coimbatore, Lucknow, and Hyderabad are actively bidding to offer land and incentives to the consortium of companies forming to lead the AMCA program. According to the sources cited, the establishment of the AMCA production line is expected to generate significant local employment, drive revenue through GST collections, and attract aerospace suppliers, creating a robust economic ecosystem that could remain active for 3 to 4 decades. Next, DRDO planning to revolutionize heavyweight torpedoes with advanced nanomaterials. DRDO of India has embarked on an ambitious project to enhance its heavyweight torpedo capabilities, a critical asset for the Indian Navy's underwater warfare strategy. This initiative, aimed at revolutionizing torpedo propulsion, integrates cutting-edge nanomaterials, sophisticated design methodologies, and a high-performance 300 kW brushless DC motor to deliver torpedoes that are more powerful, efficient, reliable, and stealthy. The project underscores India's push for self-reliance in defense technology and its commitment to strengthening naval capabilities and rising geopolitical tensions in the Indo-Pacific region. At the heart of DRDO's HWT upgrade is a novel 300 kW BLDC motor designed with a unique configuration comprising 3 stacks in a rotor stator rotor arrangement. Each stack generates 50 kilowatt, contributing to a total output of 150 kilowatt, with 2 contra-rotating motors delivering an additional 150 kilowatt. This contra-rotating design enhances propulsion's efficiency by reducing cavitation, a phenomena that generates noise and compromises stealth, while improving thrust and maneuverability. Next, Indian Air Force confirms technical analysis underway on drowned PAF jet. The Indian Air Force has confirmed that it shot down several high-tech fighter jets of the Pakistan Air Force during Operation Sindoor, a retaliatory campaign launched on May 7th in response to the April 22nd Pahalgam terror attack that killed 26 civilians. According to sources, Air Marshal A.K. Bharti, Director General of Air Operations, stated last month, "We don't have the wreckage as their planes were prevented from entering our airspace, but we have downed a few planes." The IAF is meticulously analyzing technical data to establish the precise details of these engagements, underscoring India's air superiority in the conflict. Next, why IAF will stand firm with S-400 over F-35A offer. Comment: the Indian Air Force is navigating a complex strategic landscape as it modernizes its fighter fleet to counter growing threats from China and Pakistan. Recent reports indicate that the IAF has taken a resolute stance against compromising its Russian origin S-400 air defense system to accommodate a potential US offer for the Lockheed Martin's F-35A Lightning II stealth fighter. Furthermore, the IAF has dismissed precondition tied to any such offer, including restrictions on deploying F-35s near S-400 units or U.S. oversight on jet deployment at specific air bases, which could limit operational flexibility in wartime. Crucially, sources confirm that no formal U.S. offer for the F-35A has been made to India as of June 22nd, casting doubt on earlier speculation fueled by U.S. President Donald Trump's verbal overtures. Next, why the Russian S-500 Prometheus could bolster IAF's deterrence against Pakistan. As regional security dynamics in South Asia evolve, Pakistan's reported interest in acquiring China's fifth-generation J-35A stealth fighter poses a new challenge for the Indian Air Force. With its low radar cross-section and advanced avionics, the J-35A could enhance the Pakistan Air Force ability to penetrate Indian airspace and conduct precision strikes. To counter this emerging threat, India must strengthen its integrated air defense system. The Russian S-500 Prometheus surface-to-air missile system, a next-generation platform for unparalleled capabilities, could be a game-changer for the IAF. Next, India debunks claims that US used Indian airspace to launch strikes against Iran. India on Sunday dismissed the fake claims by certain social media handles that the US fighter jets used Indian airspace to launch strikes against Iran. The US bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran overnight, with President Donald Trump warning to additional strikes if Iran retaliates. Several social media accounts have claimed that the Indian airspace was used by the United States to launch aircrafts against Iran during Operational Midnight Hammer. This claim is fake, PIB Fact Check said in a post on X. Next, Indian Navy's 20th MH-60R Seahawk spotted in flight testing as delivery nears. The Indian Navy's acquisition of 24 Lockheed Martin Sikorsky MH-60R Seahawk helicopters, a cornerstone of its maritime modernization efforts, has reached a significant milestone, with the 20th helicopter, bearing tail number IN770, recently photographed during flight testing in the United States. The images shared by aviation enthusiasts on X confirm that IN770, one of the final 4 Romeo helicopters in the $2.12 billion foreign military sales deal signed in 2020, is undergoing pre-delivery trials. Next, no formal talks for Su-57E or F-35 procurement. India's Defense Secretary Rajesh Kumar Singh has clarified that the Indian government is not currently engaged in formal consultations for the procurement of advanced fifth-generation fighter aircraft, including the Russian Su-57E or the American F-35. The statement comes amidst speculation about India's potential interest in acquiring these cutting-edge platforms to bolster its air defense capabilities. Next, Tejas Mk1A showcases dual pylon with SRAM, enhancing combat versatility. A significant advancement in India's indigenous fighter jet program was recently highlighted with the emergence of images showcasing the Tejas Mk1A equipped with a dual pylon configuration carrying advanced short-range air-to-air missile, that is SRAM. The images, first published by the Indian Defence Research Wing during Aero India 2025, captured the light combat aircraft Tejas Mk1 on static display, demonstrating its enhanced armament capabilities. The integration of the dual pylon developed by HAL for the Tejas Mk1A program marks a pivotal step in boosting the aircraft's combat flexibility and operational effectiveness. Next, the production restart of C-17 sparks IAF interest. Boeing's announcement of early discussion to restart the C-17 Globemaster III production line, prompted by demand from existing customers, has reignited interest from the Indian Air Force, according to a senior IAF official. The IAF, which operates a fleet of 11 C-17s, is considering acquiring 4 to 5 additional brand new units if production resumes, aiming to bolster its strategic airlift capabilities. Next, France successfully tests MICA, that is MICA-NG missile from Rafale. France achieved a significant milestone in its advanced missile development program with the first development firing of the MICA-NG, that is missile, the interception, the combat at the Auto-Defense Nouvelle Genre, that is air-to-air missile from a Rafale test aircraft at the DGA's Lens Test Center, conducted by the French Air and Space Force in collaboration with MBDA. The test validated the missile's performance, marking a step toward enhancing the Rafale air combat capabilities. The MICA-NG, an advanced iteration of the proven MICA missile, introduced cutting-edge technologies including a dual-mode seeker and enhanced all-weather performance, positioning it as a game-changer for the air superiority missions. Thank you.